They are menaced by an ancient evil. A terror.
I don't need a warrant, Jim. You're a public menace.
Menace. A walking pestilence.
Drift. Menace to navigation.
Rather menacing name, appropriate to the insect that bears it.
Missing team.
They're just a bunch of asshole-licking menaces as far
The biggest menace since the IRA.
Constant menace to society. They should be wiped out.
He's a menace.
Under attack. Their villages destroyed. They are menaced by an ancient evil. A terror. A terror that has no name.
You got a warrant?
I don't need a warrant, Jim. You're a public menace.
All right.
Get in.
You are a menace. A walking pestilence. I do know who you are, Taylor.
Corner X-ray. Target. Drift. Menace to navigation. Suggest tug or cover.
Of the great sarcophagus. Rather menacing name, appropriate to the insect that bears it.
I really wanted to match, you know? I'll be a menacing team. Fuck, man, it sucks.
That was some cold-ass shit, kid.
and she's on the websites and finding the dogs, and they're just a bunch of asshole-licking menaces as far as I'm concerned. No, I just as soon...
I'm live at the papers the next day, and they were going on about how we were the biggest menace since the IRA. But I mean, what the fuck did we care? We was just having a laugh.
This had to happen. Road hogs, a constant menace to society. They should be wiped out, Emily. Hear, hear, wiped out.
Straight it, Faithy. That husband of yours still can't rise to the occasion?
He's a menace. He ought to be locked up. Don't let him get his claws.
The raper! Then you bragged to me that you beat 2 prior aggravated rapes. You are a menace. You were my lawyer! You were my lawyer!
What was happening inside this really secretive agency was very threatening and menacing to privacy rights, to internet freedom, to...
When Caesar conquered the enemies of Rome, and the power that was his menaced the liberties of the people, Brutus arose.
One reason. There are lots more.
What?
Think about it, Billy. You'll see Harry's a menace.
Oh, he's not so bad. I've seen worse.
Do you realize that this man, when drunk, is obviously a menace to the public safety? Do you
$1 million.
Ah, Pop made a star out of a drunkard.
That is a menace.
Movie idol of the roaring 20s.
Their honor. Hitler is again trying to menace us with fire. 4 years ago,
Yours is filthy.
Oh, you don't know nothing about my house. You are a menace and a disgrace to this entire block. The Board of Health ought to shut you down.
Anyway, this company makes a whole line of colors with equally snappy names. Red Menace, Yellow Fever, Green Revolution. That'd be a job, coming up with those names.
Uncertain and dangerous horizon. Menaced as this country may be by enemies both foreign and native, fear not.
All we want is an assurance that your father won't be allowed to go on being a menace to the children of this town.
What do you mean by assurance? Isn't my word good enough?
Language difficulty.
They don't understand a word that's said to them over there. They're a menace to themselves and us.
I'll try and cut some more corners off the training program. Those musketeers are a menace. They must be stopped. The boy knows our plans.
By the end of 6 months, the FBI regard Virgil as a menace, although he does not make the 10 most wanted list.
He received so many menacing letters that he could read them without any reaction except curiosity.
For white corpuscles, antibodies. You see, once you begin to grow, you become a menace to the body, and you'll trigger them off.
And I'm near and dear to him. He was a menace. We put him away for his own protection, and also...
This is not a good town for psychedelic drugs. Extremely menacing vibrations were all around us. We finally made it to the room.
You're a goddamn menace! You know that, you senile old cocker? Oh, long summer!
I can't give you too hard a time about that, Shelley.
But this guy, he's a menace. He might kill somebody if I don't stop him.
Bloody bird's a menace.
Oh, it's just a freak.
Yeah, what a freak. We should have such a freak at this studio. I told you talking pictures were a menace, but no one would listen to me. Don, we're going to put our best feet forward. We're going to make the dueling...
He has no idea what he wants to be. But I know what he is. He's a menace, and he's a damn thief. And so is whoever...
Random, a fugitive from justice, a proven menace to our global community. Our assertion is that whoever he or...
Till the words Charles Foster Kane are a menace to every working man in this land. He is today what he has always been.
Not only thinking, but believing that he's supernatural, then this man becomes a menace to society and must be restrained from further practice of such deception.
It's no secret children from slum backgrounds are potential menaces to society. Now, I think...
Brother, you can say that again. The kids are...
beside you than any army of thousands. Let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions.
You know why it's going to be such a little gold mine? Do tell me. Because nobody wants to live next door to people like you anymore. You're a menace to society, Tyrone.
Look, Jack, I came out here to do business, not be insulted by...
What was so menacing about the universe?
Size. Of course, I
went to a state house. And I've been a menace to society ever since.
Put up again.
Officer, I would like to press full charges. People like this are a menace to decent society.
You're from a broken home, of course.
Is threatening his life, which he's going to answer by a series of raids. And to prove to the voters that the red menace is on the square, Sheriff Hartman has just written himself 4 more letters threatening...
I know, but this guy doing the flying has no airline experience at all. He's a menace to himself and everything else in the air. Yes, birds too.
Okay, he's a terrible risk.
I'm the president in my first statement. Tiny Timber stepped on to the toilet. So what? You ball peen, Jack of Menace. I'll slap them out all the second Tuesday and take from you.
His eyes. He won't be controlled, Clyde. He's a menace. He'll do anything to hold on to power.
Right.
And yet, the menace of the years binds and shall.
You're a menace, man. You ain't no simple shit badass. You're a motherfucking menace. And from now on, MA can go piss up a rope. You ain't no...
Ku Klux Klan. Sounds more mysterious, more menacing, more alliterative. Ku Klux Klan. Say it. Ku.
A religion which sets itself up to menace government and order, which denies the divine authority of the emperor.
Out the storm of war, and to outlive the menace of tyranny, if necessary, for ye.
Anything the matter?
It appears I'm a menace.
To whom?
No. That dog's a menace to the community. I'm taking him to the sheriff and make sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Toto?
Or anyone refusing to cooperate in our struggle with this terrible new menace.
He's been loved by film fans for almost...
He advanced upon you much in the matter of Cleet Wharton, menacing you with that little old king bolt or roll-up newspaper or whatever it was.
Yes, sir.
No, let me guess. Giant, menacing, supernatural form. Kind of like a bat.
Yeah, that's it. What are they seeing up there?
Savage breast by the pure power of his eye, or by the menace of his six-shooter, or simply by his reputation?
None of those, Miss Jessie. Blaisdell's only...
It's not that I don't trust you. But when you're in love at my age, every man who looks at your woman is a menace. Will you forgive me for even talking about it?
The Boy Scouts.
Lovely.
Let me ask you a question. Do I appear menacing to you at all?
What are you laughing at?
Nothing, I just think, did you ever see yourself...
License plate is like a rash all over the computer. The car belongs to a known traffic menace.
What's his name?
His name is Elwood Blues.
People like Paul Beatty don't change. He's been a menace to society since he was 12 years old. Being a criminal is all he knows.
He's gonna head straight.